Hi, this is Rose Martin, New Moon Celebrations. Today we're going to find out which tribe you belong to. Which of the 12 tribes of Israel do you belong to? Every tribe in Israel has a position around this wheel, the wheel of life, the wheel that the Ezekiel speaks about, the wheel within the wheel. We've got a wheel that breaks apart the 12 months into months with different attributes of every month. You can see it in the weather. The weather's different. The seasons are all that are different. In the physical, also different in the spiritual. So where you were born in, when you were born, in which month, which zodiac sign, which one of these rich areas were you born? Now, a lot of people know their sun sign, and they think, just they've heard little things in the newspapers, little blurbs, fortune telling. We are not fortune telling here. What we are doing is using an ancient art of the divine science of astrology to understand who we are. This is a gift and a talent that has been given to the church, to believers, to the people of God, to Abraham. Really, he was the father of this, and he wrote a book called Sefer Yetzirah, called the Book of Creation, who speaks about astrology. So this is very ingrained in the Jewish culture, but it has been stifled in the Western culture and stopped. In fact, on the Western culture, anybody who does still does know about this really only uses the first two levels. We've got all the levels out that go all the way up to God, if you could imagine the different levels coming from God, the Father, the heavenly lights down. Of course, we don't know really God at all because he's so awesome, mighty, powerful, more than we can even imagine. But he gives us attributes and ways to understand him. So what we're going to use is the marching order that was used in Numbers to identify. You see, they're placed in an order here. And the tabernacle, Moses said, build the tabernacle according to what you see in heaven, build it on earth. And then there's this marching order. So this goes around the same order in the astrology sign with the zodiacs. It's the same order that we're going to use. And this is determined by your birth date. This is where the sun was on the day you were born. Where was it? Which one of these compartments, so to say, was it in? Which one of these? Because it gives you a characteristic. Now, this is not the only thing, but this is the thing that people can find out the easiest because they know their birth date and they know the zodiac sign from the birth date. Very easy to find out. The other things that we need to know, there's like 10 planets that we use to find out all about your personality and all that. But that you need to know your birth time, because everything moves around in the heavens, and you got to know exactly what time you're born in order to see where everything is positioned. For example, today, someone born today, we can visually see their position because someone took a picture of this. We have a historic event going on. We have the Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto together in a powerful way, along with the moon in this picture. But it's a powerful time, so whoever is born right at this time is going to have some real power and strength in certain areas of their lives based on this configuration. So we're just going to look at the sun. And the sun sign is related to the tribes. It's related to the permutations. It's related to the zodiac and other things of God. So we're going to find out a little bit about you, because we need to find out it's time to march, time to go forward, time to head out. The cloud is lifting on the tabernacle. When the cloud lifts, we go. In Numbers, the cloud lifted. They're going. And this is the month that it's happening. So we're going. So let's read. I have my little list here to show the different signs and their characteristics to give you an idea. I can give you an in-depth report about yourself, and I will be having more information coming out in the near future about how to completely understand yourselves using the luminaries. God said in Genesis that he created the sun to rule by day, the moon to rule by night, and then the stars. So between those three, sun, moon, stars, we can find out about your personality, your drives, your dislikes, your emotions, the inner self, the way you present yourself. But right now, this is the sun. The sun is your core, your inner self, which is your main driving force. I mean, every tribe had a purpose. And so everyone that's born in Aries has a similar type of personality. There's a lot of variations, but you talk to another Aries, if you're at Aries, you're going to understand where they're coming from, because you got some of that in you. We all have different variations. So we're going to now go over the different signs so that you can start understanding yourself and which tribe you belong to. We're going to start with Aries down here. Aries is Nisan. Nisan is the first month. This is the tribe going the other way. Let's start here. Is associated with this tribe of Judah. Aries is associated with the tribe of Judah. And some of the qualities of Aries are they are fire. They are brave, independent, impulsive. They don't want to be restricted. They have a lot of energy, and they're real initiators. The next sign then, the next tribe is through Issachar, which is Taurus. That's the month we're in right now. This is the month of Iyar, the month of Taurus. And the tribe of Issachar is associated with that. Taurus is back to basics, nature. They like nature, they like sensual, the five senses, they like good things. They also are very proud of their resources and possessions. They're very material type people. They're stubborn, they're reliable, they're persistent, but they get things done. Then we have Zebulun, which is Gemini. We have Zebulun here. So it goes all the way around the circle. If we're on this one, Gemini is down here. This is all broken apart in seasons. Spring, summer, fall, winter. It's got a rhyme and a reason, everything. So anyhow, we have Gemini. Gemini is with Zebulun. They're dynamic, they're dualistic, they're communicative, they have many talents, they're versatile, and they're a little mischievous. They're thinkers, thinker type people. Then we have Cancer going around that same circle. Cancer is associated with Reuben in the marching order, in the camping order in numbers. Cancer is sensitive, friend-oriented. Home and family means a lot to them. They're intuitive, sympathetic, and they forgive, but they don't forget. Then we move on to Leo. Leo, the lion, is associated with Simeon in this camping order. Now they have confidence, self-expression, they're creative, popular, faithful, and they could be a little egotistical. These are the egotistical sign of the zodiac. Then next we have Virgo. Virgo is associated with Gad. Virgo is another practical earth sign. They're creative, they're clever, they're the servants. They love to serve other people, and they kind of do it behind the scenes. They're perfectionists, maybe a little too much sometimes. Then comes Libra. Libra, then we come all the way across. We also have this order. The way this is in Jewish culture, Adam Harashon. This is Adam's chart. He starts out with Aries, and then right across is Libra, which would be Eve. And now we have Eve. That's the feminine, although it's a masculine sign, but it's the feminine. Libra. Libra is balance. And they're very into partnerships and other people and relationships. They can see both sides of the story. They can see this side and that side, and what's my side? I don't know. They get a little confused because they see everybody's side. And they don't want anybody to be upset. They like peace and harmony. Then we have Scorpio, which is with Manasseh. And Libra, did I say was Ephraim? Libra is with Ephraim. Then we have Scorpio, which is Manasseh. Scorpios are self-reliant, they're powerful, they're dominant, very secretive, forceful people, passionate, intense. You don't want to cross a Scorpio. They're intense. Also spiritual, transformational. Then we have Sagittarius going around our wheel, and if whatever wheel we want to use. Sagittarius is related to Benjamin. And Benjamin's over here on our little map. Now see, everyone has a little glyph with it too. Sagittarius is the archer. They all have ways to symbolize themselves. Symbolized by the archer is Sagittarius. Then we have Benjamin that's associated with that. Sagittarius is open-minded. They're loving. They love faraway places, faraway thoughts. They get into spiritual things. They like to travel, adventurous. They need a challenge. They're independent people. Sometimes they're blunt also. Capricorns come next. This is with the tribe of Dan. Capricorn is very ambitious. They are sturdy and structured. They're like a mountain goat, and they want to climb to the top. They are not satisfied till they get to the top. And they're one of the most serious signs of the zodiac. Ambitious, organized, straightforward, hardworking. Then we have Aquarius. Aquarius is with the tribe of Asher, and they are innovative. They are trendsetters. They're original. They are kind of distant and cool because they care more for humanity at large versus individual one-on-ones. They kind of keep their distance, but they care a lot about everybody in the world. They want to make it a better place. And then we come to Pisces. Pisces is the final sign in the zodiac, the 12th. Of course, you would think there would be the most maturity and sensitivity. And this is true. They have the least ego of all the signs. They want to give. They care. They flow into other people's lives. They kind of just merge. They're sympathetic, caring. And they don't want to do anything alone. They don't want to be alone. They want to be with somebody. So these are the signs. These are the tribes. Which tribe do you belong to? Which of these characteristics that I have listed can you say, I resonate with that? That is part of me. This is part of my strength. This is who I am. This is your sun. We also have others. The luminaries is the moon, which would show your inner, your emotions and things like that. And then your rising sign, the stars. How do you portray yourself to the world, and how does the world see you? So these are the things with just the luminaries that we can find out about ourselves. So it's time now to pick up who you are, to be confident in those skills, and to move forward now in this time of change and restructuring. We want to restructure our lives too, while the whole world is around us restructuring, into who God wants us to be. Not to be confused anymore. To say, these are my gifts and my talents, and I'm going to use them for the best of my ability to fulfill the purpose that the Lord has for me. He gave you gifts and talents, and He gave you a book of life in the heavens. That is a picture of it, blueprint, taken the moment you were born. And you belong to a tribe. Fellow Capricorn, you talk to fellow Capricorn. You've got things in common. Of course, you've got a lot of things different too, but you got that core that you can stand on. So I hope that this has been helpful for you. Like I said, there's more coming out very soon. We can find out even more about yourself and your place in God's kingdom. God loves you. He has a plan for your life, and He wants you to know about it. If you like this, please share. This is very important information that needs to get out into the world. So I pray that you would share this with people, that you would like it, that you would subscribe, and learn more about the heavens each month. God bless you. Bye-bye.